Hey everyone, Mitch here at NAB 2012 with Hive Lighting, and Hive Lighting is plasma lighting. Jonathan Miller, what is Hive Lighting plasma lighting?
So plasma lighting is basically this small little bulb. It's filled with gas. We excite it with radio frequency, basically microwaves. It changes from a gas state to a plasma state and emits a ton of light.
A blast of light, and so the color temperature?
So it's a daylight balanced light, so it's 5600 degrees Kelvin, 94 CRI, 10,000 hours of bulb life, and almost perfect solar simulator.
Solar, okay, so it's flicker free, and what's the energy efficiently like?
Great. So it's about, it basically uses half the power of an HMI to produce the exact same amount of light in terms of output, and it is completely flicker free.
So we saw a prototype version a while back of the first light, which was a Fresnel. Where are we with that?
Right, so we had done a prototype, and we took it onto a bunch of sets and got a lot of user feedback, and we've managed to make it both lighter weight, less expensive, and actually has a better output.
So what is the power it uses, and what is it the equivalent to?
So it's a 280 watt system that is the equivalent of a 575 watt HMI.
Great, and you can run it off battery power now as well.
Absolutely, you can run it both off of a block battery or off of bricks that you might use on a camera with our accessories.
Fantastic. What other light fixtures do you have now?
So when we took the Fresnel out, a lot of what we heard was, well, what are the other products you can offer us? And so we went back and we developed a PAR. And so our WASP Plasma PAR is a 280 watt system that gives you the output of a 400 watt HMI PAR. And we're very pleased with the output it gives.
Terrific. And then I see these big car headlight things here.
Absolutely. So when we saw that we had the PAR, we also really wanted to go ahead and start building a maxi light. And so we do a 2 light that can be built into a 4 light. And that gives us a lot of output, actually a ton of output. And it allows us, our 2 light is really the equivalent of a 1.2K HMI, but it only pulls 560 watts. When you use all 4 lights, you're pulling about 1180, and you're getting the equivalent of almost a 2.5K HMI. So that's something you can plug into a 20 amp circuit, which we're really excited about.
Wow, terrific energy efficiency, and they're relatively small for what they physically do.
Absolutely. Mount our 4 light into the yoke. It can actually be used both as a maxi on a stand, but also hung and used as a top light, sort of like a maxi coupe or a space light.
Great, so it's very versatile. And I know that you also have done some work with doing some retrofits so that you can actually use your technology in older fixtures.
Absolutely. This is something we're very excited about, which is we have a Source 4 retrofit kit, which means that you take your ETC Source 4 or any LECO lamp, and what we are able to do is give you a daylight option. So you take out the tungsten bulb that's in it, you take out the reflector, you take our reflector system, and you mount it inside. It's really about a 5-minute process, but what's great about this is you can go back to the tungsten, so it's not a permanent process, giving you the ability, with the fixture you already own, to go either daylight or tungsten.
So basically your ellipsoidal light, whichever brand you might have, the ETC or LECO type light, you'll be able to just pull out the back and stick in your back instead and be able to use it in that fashion.
Exactly.
So great, the whole line of products from Hive, and they're all being introduced now here at the show, and available when?
We're looking to be available midsummer.
Midsummer, and you'll get it here from AbelCine.